Morning guys, apologies if I look a little bit worse for wear. Currently not feeling too great, but I'm out doing my morning walk, so might as well do one of these whilst I'm there. So, two things I want to touch on today, and they're both around the language that we use with ourselves, which is so important. And one of them's a word, and one of them's how we identify ourselves. So I'm just going to start with the word, get it out of the way nice and quick, and that word is should. So, you know, this is a word that I think we can just take straight out of our vocabulary. I'm going to tell you why. So as soon as we start using the word should in a sentence, I'll give you an example. A lot of you say this all the time, and that is, should be doing more, should be doing better. And that's probably in relation to your health and fitness goals, but we can use that across the board for any sort of aspect. When we use the word should, what it implies is that whatever we're doing currently, or whatever we've done, simply isn't good enough. If what we're doing simply isn't good enough, what that then means is we're not good enough. And, that's a dangerous line of thought. So one thing we can do here, dead simple, is just change that word from should to could. I hear plenty of times, I should be doing more, should be doing this, should be doing that. All we're gonna end up leading to ourselves doing is one of two things, and that is, trying to cane it, trying to put 110% effort in when that comes to our weight loss goals, which is what a lot of people are going for. We tend to drop calories, tend to cut our favorite foods out. We start training excessively, and as I'm sure you're aware by now, that just doesn't fucking work. We quickly approach a state of burnout, which ends up a result we just give up because we can't sustain that otherworldly pace that we're trying to live at. So that's one of the things that happens. The other thing is we stop doing all the good shit we're already doing, all the fantastic habits that we've picked up. We just fuck them off because they're currently not good enough, they're not working, I'm not going to bother. So changing that should to could, simple fix. You could be doing more, but that doesn't mean that what you're doing currently is bad. So that's point one. Point two, how we identify the language we use to identify ourselves. And so many people do this. I am a certain way. I am, for example, I'm all or nothing. When it comes to, we go for the health and fitness example, when it comes to my diet, I'm just all in or all out. And that attitude and that mindset is just holding you back from, you know, achieving exactly what you want. You know, being all or nothing, having a black and white approach, having an absolutist attitude, it's just bullshit, you know. They're just belief systems that have started from a young age and followed you through up until to this point. And they're simply not true, because you're not a certain way. It's simple as that. You're not a singular way. You are a million and different one ways. So why, when it comes to other things, are you not that all or nothing approach? You know. So let's take a food example to make it easy to understand. You know, let's take chocolate, because we've got a lot of chocoholics in the group. And that's so when it comes to chocolate, you know, I either eat it all or don't eat anything. Is that right? Okay. So that's just how you are, you know, in life. You're just all or nothing. So when it comes to vegetables and fruit, are you all or nothing? Do you eat all of the veg? Or do you have a bit every now and then with a couple of meals spread out across the day? And if the answer is yes, that one point just proves my point, and that is you're not the same way for two different things. So that by default means you don't have this all or nothing approach that you believe yourself to have. Oh, what's going on there? Yeah, you don't have this all or nothing approach that you believe yourself to have. So stop convincing yourself of it. Stop using I'm just this and I'm just that language. And I realise I'm going off on a bit of a tangent here, so I'm going to cut it there because my concentration is all over the place. And I'm just waffling now. So have a think about those two things. Replacing the word should with could. And stop identifying yourself as a certain thing. We've got the capacity to be 1,000,001 different things. So have a think about how you actually are. Right. Hope everyone has a good day, and I will see you all later on.